Okay, here we are at the entrance to the Jewish Community Center and all the other groups that are there. Right now we're at the stoplight, which is the most distinguishable part of this, because the light. Oh, look how we didn't have to wait hardly at all. Ooh, I almost could have videoed a wreck there.
So
okay.
As you know,
slow down here. Let's get a picture of this. Go ahead, Brian.
As you know, about 10 families in the mid to late 70s donated the original acreage for the campus.
Let me interrupt you just for a second, because this is the garden. Hard to see just from here, but it's the Star of David, so it's raised beds, and you can get a good shot of it on Google Maps. Look at this parking lot. And across the street is the Marriott Hotel. I don't know if that was here. Probably not. Was that here, Brian?
Well,
in the 60s?
No, in the 70s, the Marriott Hotel and the Kensington Galleria were built.
This is a nice parking lot, though.
So, Jeff, way over on the left is the Miller Museum of Jewish Art.
Right.
Then you
left.
Correct. Then you face the entrance to the JCC and Federation campus, and then kind of in the middle is the Meisel Jewish Day School. And then over on the right, you see the swimming pool complex with the outdoor pool with the 2 locker rooms, diving boards, and there's also a little kiddie pool there. And then kind of right behind the swimming pool is the Jewish Community Center.
Okay, let's head over. Yeah. We're gonna take a trip now. We'll take some a few or a minute or so here till we get around by the villas. But Brian, when did this start out here?
The center building was erected in 1981, and you had the Federation offices and the community center. Several years later, we added the 0 Point, the retirement center complex. You had the apartments, which we can see now. And if you look in the middle, that kind of more orangey colored space is the part of the addition. Included in that addition was that you've got the swimming pool, and in the back are the villas. Now they have gates, so we won't be able to see the villas, but there are, I believe, 19 duplexes, so 38 residences in the back. So the retirement center goes from very independent living to the healthcare center, which is for healthcare and assisted living and nursing care. If you look over on the far right, those are the playing fields. So you've got baseball, soccer, you've got tennis courts here. Now, if you look straight ahead, Jeff, that's the formal gate entrance to the villas.
Ah, yes.
And again, right to the left, which is it's all attached, is one of the wings for the healthcare center. And you see the back of the apartments over here with the balconies. I guess you can also see the trash dump.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yes. Well, we have to get rid of our waste. So now I'm going to back up and then swing around, and we'll go back, and we're going to go by Liberators Park. Again, part of the campus.
Can we drive close through the drop-off?
Yes, we can, Jeff.
I think that would be nice. And now the parking structure here actually is solar cells, isn't it?
If you look right there, you can see the browse parking space.
Whoa, very nice, Brian.
So again, now we're getting to the old front to 0 Point. This entrance now is for residents only. Guests do not come through this entrance. And now I'm going to show you the...
Well, if your parking spots over here, you got a long walk to get in, don't you?
Yes. Yeah. Now, Jeff, take a picture of this.
I got it.
Of this carport. On top of this carport are the solar panels. So the retirement complex is generating energy. And this is the indoor pool. It's a heated pool. Now we're coming to all the leaf blowers.
Yes, it's very nice that they're doing this for us. I think we got our times mixed up because they were supposed to have all this done by the time we were here. And now we're going to head into, this is a newer part.
Right. This is the town center. This was opened a few years ago. It includes a cafe that's open to the public. And you can also get another picture of this indoor pool. Jim.
Yeah, it looks good. This is what's the official name here? The Waters?
Yeah, it was donated by the Waters family.
Isn't there a little deli or something in here?
Yeah, that's Doug's Cafe.
Oh, Doug's, okay. Catchy name.
And the building you see right now, that's the back part of the outdoor locker rooms for the swimming pool.
Okay, I think all that's pretty good. Here's the
this is the outdoor pool on the center pool. And now we'll swing into the formal entrance to the Federation /Center / Jewish Day School, Weisel Jewish Day School.
Kind of the main entrance to the whole shebang.
Yes. So it's clad in copper, and if you look straight ahead, Jeff, you're now looking at the Sherman Miller Museum of Jewish Art. And I don't know if you can tell with your camera, your iPhone, but we're staring at inside our 4 stained glass windows, which were donated to the museum. They were from a they were from a synagogue in Houston, Texas. And that synagogue, I think, was taken down because of urban renewal.
Yeah, they're really nice. Maybe we can get some photos sometime and put that on the website on the Facebook page as well.
That's a wonderful idea, Jeff.
Well, thanks, Brian. Okay, this is like the back side of the school, right? Yes.
Right, the back side of the school, and you also see this is part of the expansion on a second floor of the Miller Museum. And so right after the stone wall would be the side of Weisel. Where the glass is, those would be the back side of the classrooms. And as you pan over to the left side, Jeff, you're going to see Liberators Park with the man-made bridges, the valleys, and you can see right there, Jeff, I don't know if your camera can pick it up, is a sculpture, and we'll swing around and get it. So this is another sculpture in Liberators Park.
So we got some construction going on.
Yes, it looks like the bridge has been taken out and they're rebuilding the bridge.
Excellent.
So we're kind of going to the back, Jeff.
Hope there's another dumpster back here.
Yes, Jeff. There are more dumpsters here. And then this is another entrance exit to the retirement center, the healthcare park.
Yeah, now to get everybody totally confused. This is the back of the...
Right. This is the back. You can see the playground for Meisel and for day camp.
Mm-hmm.
And when you pan around, Jeff, you're going to see the tall 4-story apartment complex for 0 Point. You also see a wing of the healthcare center. So we're going to swing, Jeff, the car around.
Look at these are recycling bins.
Yeah, nothing but the finest here. And now you're shooting again into Liberators Park. As we've already said, there's some rebuilding of a broken bridge and stuff.
Yeah, that's nice. I did not know that. Not that the broken bridge is nice, but that they're being fixed.
Yes, yes. So in the Liberators Park, there are markers for different concentration camps that were in Europe to help memorialize the Holocaust. Then you're going to shoot a picture of this figure. It's a wire cage in the shape of a human filled with stones. The stones have names written on them by children of youth who were murdered in the Holocaust. And I don't remember how many little statues there are in the park, but there are at least about 15 to 20.
Look at this. I think they're putting in new walkways too, so that the will be totally handicap accessible to park it.
Yes.
Here's a little bridge. I never could figure this one out, but it's cute.
Well, it's kind of like a bridge to nowhere, but we're not going to say that.
Whoops, we already did. And this is the new front of the Sherwin Museum,
Right.
Sherwin Miller Museum. As you can see, it's got a little stained glass there.
Well, this stained glass, there was a congregation in Muskogee, Oklahoma, and the congregation folded, and many artifacts from that synagogue came to the museum, and this is the stained glass. And it was at a 100-degree angle, but to fit better on the lot, it was turned on its side.
Okay, and again this fabulous parking lot.
Yes, and you can see it's probably 60% filled right now.
Yeah, we'll have to get the calculator out to determine that exactly, but we'll get back with everybody. Okay, and this is kind of heading back out again to 71st, which of course the center is at Wallenberg Drive and 71st Street.
Wallenberg was a Swedish diplomat who, kind of against his own government, issued passports and saved many, many Jews. And then when, towards the end of the war, we're not exactly sure what happened to him. He was, I believe, taken into the Soviet Union, and that's the last thing we really officially know.
All right, well, Brian, thank you for taking this little tour with us today. I'm sure people are going to enjoy it. So we got anything else?
No, Jeff, it's always my pleasure to do these tours for the Tulsa BBL 1960s group.
All right, say goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.